Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I am so excited to get a chance to talk with Bill Keller with the DeRoche Group here in Minneapolis. Hi, Bill.
Hey, Erin, how you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing terrific. Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
I am glad to have you. I was really excited when you shared this Minneapolis area of realtors weekly activity market report. So I'm very excited that we get a chance to talk about that because there's op some really optimistic numbers in there for first time homebuyers, wouldn't you say?
I would, yes, it's been very encouraging. The traffic out at the open houses and also with my clients, there's been really good foot traffic. And at the same time, I would also like to talk about the inventory increase. That's
Yeah,
been,
well, and this has been headlines for gosh, for a long time, right? That we have a housing shortage, that we have more buyers and less sellers. And the Twin Cities area for this information that you shared with me was from, I think, the week ending March 23rd. And it said inventory was up, what, 13%? What does that mean in the Twin Cities?
yeah, well, it equates out to about 7,000 houses. And the good news about all of this is the fact that first-time home buyers have more of an opportunity than ever over the last 3 years, let's say, to have an opportunity to put in an offer on a house, have it be accepted without going way over the top. And it is encouraging to see those kinds of numbers coming, especially as we enter spring market. In the last 3 years, it hasn't been 100% like that, and it's great to see this year.
Yeah, well, and more houses are more choices for buyers, and more choices are less competition, right?
Very true, yes. And as I'm seeing people out there now, we're also able to get better pricing on the current homes that are on the market. In fact, a few of my last couple offers have been below the listing price.
Well,
So it's
it
really
was
good for
interesting.
first
I'm sorry for
time.
interrupting you. It was really interesting to see that because that was a number that really shocked me, is that so many people are hearing housing market's hot and feeling like they have to pay over list price to buy a house. But
Yes.
that Minneapolis area report said for February, what was the percentage of list price that was paid?
I was just looking at those numbers here, and it looks like the sales price. Let's see here. Was the original sales price increased? It was about only 0.3%, but the month supply of market went up. And that is the part that we really like because that seems to be holding everyone accountable as far as pricing goes on first-time home buyer homes, which is in that 200 to $350,000 range.
Right. Well, and funny that you say that price range because there was a national stat on there that I also got really excited about. And that was about inventory in that 200 to $350,000 price range really increased nationwide.
That's right. Yes. And I was just looking at that as well. It was 20.6%, which is a crazy number, which is very encouraging again for all first-time home buyers to have an opportunity to enter into the home market. And some of the first-time home buyers out there have been finding difficulty in coming up with that kind of money for down payment, for earnest money, and really putting it all together. So to see the numbers start to come together where people can do less. And also, Erin, you and I have also been talking about some of the latest programs that are starting to come through and filter in. Maybe you could tell us just a touch about that. I know we don't have all the data yet.
Yeah, I was going to say you're putting me on the spot here, but this is also something that's really exciting that's coming for the Twin Cities area in Minnesota. We have got some agencies that have been awarded $150 million in money to help first-time home buyers. And specifically, a lot of that money is getting funneled into programs to help first-generation home buyers with down payment grants. We're not talking about loans that they have to repay. We're talking about money that they're given to buy a house. And as long as they're in the house a long enough period of time, that money is going to be forgiven. So they're going to be able to keep it if they hang on to the house long enough.
Yeah, and that is just fantastic to hear. I know that my buyers out there right now are very interested to find out more about the product, and of course, we'll hear about it as it comes out. But I can also tell you that one of my last clients ended up receiving over $30,000 from the county and from the Minnesota programs that are available, and used all of it toward the purchase down payment and her closing costs getting into her first home. That to me is so exciting, and it shows that Minnesota is really working hard to help first-time home buyers to move forward, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. We have a state that's very forward thinking in that regard. And that brings up a good point, because when people are thinking, they might be watching this video right now and being thinking, oh, that's great. I'd like to buy my first home too, but I'm having trouble coming up with a down payment. Well, we may have a solution for that. We
Yeah,
just have to
exactly.
have a conversation and figure out, can we fit you into a down payment assistance program? And if we can, what's applicable to your situation?
Love that. Yes, absolutely. And I am continuously holding seminars and showing people how to get through purchase agreements and to understand, how do we take those dollars, where can we apply them, and most importantly, does it change the way a seller will look at a purchase agreement? And in this case, the answer has been no.
Exactly. This is fantastic news. If people want to talk to you more about the spring market, or they want to talk to you about your homebuyer classes, or hey, should I be thinking about buying a house? Who do I talk to about down payment assistance? How do they get a hold of you?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Erin. Give me a call. That's the best way. Or you can text me 952-240-4114. Or you can email me bill@drgmn.com. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Thanks, Erin.